Right. Yeah. Go Beyond is such a tough ass panel, dude. It's so fire. It's so good. Like that and the hold on, let me unmute. That and the JJK 120%. They're so good. They're so
Blue Locks has
so
got to
good.
have like a panel like that with when
Well, we kind of do.
No, but like I feel like the best time to have it is when the Germany match happens.
Oh my god, yeah. Well, who would it be? Would it be Isagi, Ring, Kaiser, and Ness? Is that who it'd be?
Yeah,
Like,
or an additional like new Germany player.
Yeah, because like, what's our equivalent? I think it's in 254. Yeah, this is our equivalent. This is BLUELOCK's equivalent to the Go Beyond panel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not. But it's like. But that's like all talking. You got to have like some overarching text where everyone is pretty much saying the same thing, or everyone's thinking the same thing.
Yeah. But I definitely think the drawn out one is better than the one that I sent before. I think it just feels more Go Beyondy. Oh, hello. Hello, everyone. Sorry. Me and Raven are here.
Bryn's hair, though. That it does look really off.
Does it?
I just think it looks weird comparatively to like.
I think I just need to get colored.
Yeah, probably.
It'll be okay. I gotta put your icon up right now because everything else is just gotta.
Bro, Go Beyond.
Oh. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. So, hi guys. As you can see by the title, leaks come out tonight. So basically, I'm gonna just be live until the leaks drop, and then we can talk about them when they happen. But basically, we have about 2 hours till the leaks drop. I would say, give or take.
I'm likely not gonna be up for that long, but hey,
yeah, because he's a bitch. But anyway.
Bro, I live in the UK, man. Come on, what the
basically, the stream is going to be going through us kind of theorizing, talking about what we think is going to happen for the next chapter. I will say it has been confirmed this next chapter is the final chapter for this game. So 325 is the ending of the Nigerian game, which, what is that? That puts us at 12 chapters for this game from start to finish. Started in 313. Would it be 13 chapters? It started in 313. It's ending off in 325. That's not even 2 volumes. Like, it's kind of wild. But anyways, basically here, I was working on Raven's thumbnail preview. JK, not doing that for Raven.
Yeah.
If you saw if you saw his last one, I'll show the one that I did for the last one though. Like
of course, yeah.
Like if you saw his Manchan City What If, I did this one for him. Everyone liked it's iconic. It's the 100. It's the 120% potential JJK panel. This one is for the final part of his Manchan City Isagi What If, and it's the Go Beyond panel from My Hero. I'm cooking. I'm trying to cook. But yeah, so basically what the stream is going to be is us theorizing and stuff, but Raven and I did this a while ago, and we went through and we ranked the performances of the players during the Nigerian game. And basically this stream is going to be me writing that script out, and you guys are going to have an impact as to what's said, and then we can adjust our rankings accordingly and yada, 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 yada. That's like the whole point of what I'm doing today. And the Raven's here because Raven's awesome. I don't think I don't have a doc prepared already. Might as well make a new one. Okay. Blue Lock versus Nigeria match review. I think Raven said he's going to be doing one of these himself.
Yeah, right? So of course, different formatting. We both have like a different way that we're going to do it, but mine dives into more like football knowledge. So for any of you actual football watchers out there, you may feel some familiarity when you watch my video, and if you haven't, watch football. I'm gonna be totally honest. Everyone who says when someone else is lacking ball knowledge does not watch football.
Yeah, that's how we know Raven Zarking ball knowledge.
If you know, you know. I support Liverpool in the Premier League
does.
side, and UEFA. I support Barcelona
because he has taste. When are the leaks coming out? The leaks will be dropping within, I think. Hold up, I got a message on. I asked someone who's in contact with the leakers, and they said
it's out in 1 year.
6:30, 6:24 to be precise. They said between 4 to 6 hours. So I'm here for 4 to 6 hours.
Bro, I like ball knowledge. Oh, you're right. I only know golf.
Yeah. All right. Let's pull. I have the image I think pinned in our chat when we did the ranking, so we can go through and kind of explain why we ranked them the way we did. We didn't.
And of course, another subject to change kind of moment because we still yet to have everything.
Oh, I didn't pin it. I guess. Wait,
You did pin it.
that's the
Yeah, you
geek
did pin
chat.
it.
I was looking at the geek chat. My bad. In browser. Here we go. All right. This is our rank. Oh, that's the wrong one. Whoopsies. I think I just leaked our collab video.
No, you didn't. No. Wait, did you not send your ranking? Sweet.
I have the image, I think. Wait, hold up. I didn't send it. I didn't pin it, but I have it. There we go. Yeah, that's a draft that me and Raven are doing.
Yeah, subject to change because we're kind of autistic.
Yeah. But let me open this up now. Here we go. This is our ranking for the performances of this game so far, from the beginning of the match to the end. I think we can kind of go through and explain our reasons. We have men of the match all the way at the top, then S tier, A tier, B tier, C tier, and then D tier is just like fucking horrible. I wouldn't say really anyone's in D tier. Like, if they were in D tier, we kind of would just move everyone from C tier down, I guess. Maybe not like 2 of them, but like a couple of them.
No, it's definitely those bum ass. It's that bum ass Nigeria player who lost the ball.
Yeah, he's at the bottom. That's Sadiq. Sadiq is at the bottom. And
he's Sadiq.
his only thing that he's done this game, as far as I can remember, was get marked by Nico in the last chapter. And then what else did he do? He just lost the ball to Ryo and Chigiri.
Yeah, he got the ball and then lost it.
Okay. The Nigerian goalkeeper, he hasn't done much.
Karasu disrespect is Karasu being in beta is not even that bad. It's just that he hasn't he hasn't done anything like recently.
Like, tell me consistently what he's done to be higher than where he's at right now. Beginning of the game, he was doing great. After like the first goal was scored, he didn't really do much. The only thing that he's done of late that I can remember was him stopping Bello. That's it. Am I wrong on that? Like, I'm pretty sure he just stopped Bello.
Yeah, we went through this literally chronologically, like,
we went chapter by chapter.
We went chapter by chapter, panel by panel, readjusting the rankings as we went for every single little bit of contribution that was added. Yeah. And being in beta is not even that bad. It's just to say like their contributions have been lesser and lesser over time because they've just been, either not on the pitch or just not as active.
Hiyori only had like one cross. Is that all
he had a I'm pretty sure he had like a dribble and a cross.
No, he didn't even dribble. It was just an instant cross.
Receival.
He got Karasu fed him the ball and then he had a cross to Rain, and I'm pretty sure that's all he's done this game. So like, the only reason I'm gonna put him there is because BLUELOCK is on the winning team. I think a successful cross to Rain is on the winning team is more valuable, or would be put him ranked higher than the Nigerian goalkeeper who blocked Hiyori's shot. And that's all he's done. Am I wrong on that?
So Hiyori also failed a shot. Yeah, Hiyori had a horrible game. Well, it's not a horrible game. It's just,
he didn't have a horrible game. He just didn't do a lot.
It's just a non-contributing game, right? Because like, it's not to say like Hiyori is a reason why they're losing. No, Hiyori has
Yeah,
contributed, but it's just like he's not a reason why goals have been scored, which would be
exactly.
kind of him as
Um,
like a very good midfielder. But hey, it happens.
yeah. Bello is honestly one of I would say this of the named like the important named characters. I think she's the worst of this game. Like he's the worst on the Nigerian team by far.
He's
Like
had more activeness than Hiyori, but he's also had more failures than Hiyori.
wouldn't the manga give Isagi man of the match instead of Bachira? Um, I'm
No,
not saying Isagi's value in this game is wrong. I'm just saying Bachira has a goal and 2 assists and has been contributing in almost every offensive play in this game. Whether Kuso says BLUELOCK's formulating around Isagi is its heart, Isagi is not controlling every action that happens. He's involved in a lot of them, but Bachira is the one executing a lot of the performances. Like Isagi linked up with Rain and Bachira. Bachira fed him the pass, which Rain stole. Bachira scored his own goal after using Isagi and Rain as bait. Bachira linked up with Ryo and made their way up the field. Like I would say Bachira is the man of the match because he has a goal, 2 assists, and has contributed to the majority of things in this game. Isagi has 1 assist, if you could even call it that.
yeah, it's a debatable assist at best because whenever we would bring it up as an assist, other people would be like, "Oh no, it's fucking way too long." So, but considering the pacing of this match, it probably is very much too long.
Yeah.
Because
Mm.
every second seems like it's the equivalent of a minute.
Okay, here's the thing. How is Aiku above Nico low-key recency bias? It's not recency bias, it's scaling of the story. So Nico's performances were really good, but they were against an unawakened Nigerian team. So any moments and any feats that happen after Nigeria has awakened are going to be more valuable. Like, would you say stopping Rain pre-awakening is less valuable than stopping Rain post-awakening? I would say post-awakening stops or any events happening after an awakening are much more valuable than something that happens earlier. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
I
that's
mean,
where I
we
sit.
we both agree. Like, no, we're not saying that Nico has a bad game. We're just saying, like, in terms of the contributions, IQ has had a more impressive performance because of the recent chapter because he shut down Unazi's awakening.
Yeah.
And Nico didn't shut down Unazi's awakening. He did stop a shot, and he has contributed. But it's just to say, like, IQ has played the better defense in the more vital moment of the match.
You ask who we have in the next match's formation. That's going to be a video that's going to be dropping like maybe this weekend. Like I'm doing this video is going through my ranking of the Nigerian players, right? And that's what I'm going to be writing the script for on this live stream. That's going to be coming out like Tuesday, like ASAP. Maybe even like Wednesday. That way I could just get the officials for that game. Or for that chapter, so I can use them and not have to stress over unofficials. And even then, it didn't really bother me. But right after that would be dropping my France versus Japan predictions in the same way I did my Nigeria versus Japan ones back like in when did this game start? When did this match start? It was a while ago. When it
Chapter 312. So that would be like
but like when was chapter
that.
312 released
That was like
July 29th. So
yeah.
I dropped
I was gonna
my
say like
prediction.
3 months ago.
When did I drop my prediction? I have the thing here. Hold up. Let me.
Rin's Awakening is different from another. Well, like yeah, of course, but it's to say like stopping an awakened character is much more impressive than stopping a unawakened character. You know,
Yeah. I dropped my prediction for
that's literally
Nigerian.
just it.
Yeah, I dropped my prediction between Nigeria and BLUELOCK back in on July 20th, and now I'm posting the aftermath of that and the thoughts regarding it now. Um and then after that will be the France prediction. And then after that will be any videos I have after. But the bottom line that Raven's pointing out is that it's an awakening, right? An awakening is going to be of
Oh,
something
right,
or
sure.
when a character's undergoing an awakening, feats involving that character's awakening are going to be more important.
Like, yeah. So next point is like how is Raichi over Ayu? Raichi's contributing more to this game in shorter amounts of time from when he was subbed on. Not to mention in the height of this game's adrenaline, where players are at a better level than they were at the start.
Yeah,
is literally just that. Raichi has been more impressive because he has adapted to the environment around him and performed better feats in shorter periods of time in comparison to Ayu at a level in the game where every player is now better than when they start.
I'm acting like Onaze got way better. Brother was able to originally beat out Aiku and Isagi, awakened Predator Eye, and nearly got a shot off. Aiku had to react in flow using his own Metavision to try and stop Onaze, which he didn't even fully stop the shot. The shot still flew towards the net and barely hit the post. Like, Gagamaru couldn't stop it. Like, if Aiku was a millisecond later, it would have been a goal. Like, the statement of Onaze barely got better underwent an awakening, beat out 2 Metavision users. It took a flow Metavision IQ to barely stop Onaze. Yeah, that feat is more impressive than Nico just sliding in to block an unawakened Onaze shots, as well as taking the ball from Kuso. That's not a crazy thing. Anyways, after that we had Bello. Bello was what did Bello do? Bello had a dribble around Bachara and a pass to Onaze at the beginning of the game. He couldn't beat out Karasu. He's really done. He tried to dribble around Karasu, and Karasu was able to catch up and basically force Bello to pass because he couldn't do anything on his own. He set himself. He couldn't do it.
Bello's also just like failed with like some passes and actually ball keeping in general.
Yeah, Bello's just he's the worst. I think important named characters. I'm not counting Sadiq as an important named character. He's had like 1 feat. Bello is the worst player on this pitch. In this game, he is the worst. How am I rage baiting? What the?
We're actually rage baiting. This list is actually flipped. Hiyori's the man of the match.
You're right. I feel like this is like
no. Realistically, guys, you're all inclined to your own opinions, but it's just like we went through this panel to like upscale, downscale the accurate feats, and it's just to say like every character in which is usually on a higher tier now is because they're performing better in a shorter amount of time. We're not saying any character who is in B tier or A tier is bad, by the way, because Isagi's in A tier and Gagamoru's in B tier, where Isagi's had like many contributions to this match as the heart of Blue Lock, and Gagamoru's had a clutch save. It's to say like comparatively to the other characters, there are lesser contributions and more failures in which they've had compared to the ones higher than them. And those are just things you have to consider.
Ben, Karasu and Nico's counterattacks are not the reason Blue Lock scored goals. They are the reason Blue Lock got the ball back, but they're not. Ryo and Bachara contributed to Ryo's goal. Karasu feeding the ball to Chigiri, who fed the ball to Isagi, who fed the ball to Bachara, who scored a goal. That's not Karasu's doing. Yes, he got the ball back from Blue Lock. That's awesome. But he didn't lead to the goal. If anyone led to the goal, Isagi led to the first goal. Chigiri, if you want to argue it, because he broke through Nigeria's defense to give Isagi the cross to Bachara. But I'd give it to Bachara or Isagi for the first goal. Second goal, Bachara or Ryo. They are the ones who resulted in the goal. Nico and Karasu just stole the ball.
To say like there's a cutoff in terms of like what you can do as an individual player in which contributes to a goal, because as much as you can say, like, yeah, Karasu contributed to the very start of that goal, how many passes until that contribution becomes null and void? Because, like, just because something starts with a player doesn't mean that it's effectively contributing to the result of the goal itself.
Yeah.
Because I can imagine, let's take this for example. Karasu starts with the ball, makes a pass over to Hiyori. Hiyori then passes to Rin, passes to Isagi, passes to Bachara, passes to Chigiri, passes to Bachara, passes to Isagi, passes to Rin, and then Rin scores. Cool. Karasu started off with passing that ball, therefore he deserves credit. It's kind of stupid.
That's not like, okay, he hold up. I will pull up the exact panel that Ryo said because I think you're overglazing how much what actually happened. Like, let's go through this right here. He just said nice long pass. That's not glazing the pass as being insanely good. He just said nice long pass because Nico did a long pass.
Dude, nice short pass, bro. Nice ball touch, bro. Nice breathing.
Am I like? He just complimented he had a decent pass. It wasn't like insane.
Bro, I'm a Nico fan. I don't even glaze him as much as this guy. Look, Ben, Ben, if you like Nico so much, you can make your own list. But this is not your list. This is our list, and it's quite final because we were back and forward. This is actually a list that we both agree on.
I don't even think this ranking's like. I don't even
It's
think
not even
it's not
even unreasonable. It's not even unreasonable. It's actually really fucking like close to the T of
because I can argue why. I can clearly argue why. How long into the leaks? 4 to 6. Right now about 3 to 5 hours. They said. What's going on? So this is our BLUELOCK versus Nigeria player ranking for a video I'm going to be dropping Tuesday-ish. I think I want to drop it between Tuesday and Wednesday. And this is my ranking so far, not including chapter 325. My ranking of
subject to change because like if Isagi scores, we're gonna move him up to S, aren't we?
If Isagi scores, I'm gonna probably put him above Ryo, to be honest, because the only thing keeping Isagi out of S is a goal.
Yeah, and I'd say the only thing that would keep Isagi from being above Rin would be depending on how impressive the goal is.
Even then, I would say right now, Rin's goal is probably my favorite goal from this game. The spinning gear shot
is very sick. Then it'd be Rayo, May, and then Ratchet.
Okay, I would say for Aryu is at the bottom of B because Aryu was able to 1v1 Onazi and keep him from progressing anywhere, which forced the pass, which led to Nico taking it. You want to talk about anyone starting a goal? Aryu forced the bad pass so Nico could take it. You want to start some shit like that. But
Nico was not subbed off. But Nico,
Nico was not subbed off. Great. And he's above both Chigiri and Hiyori. Do you want me to move him below them?
Nico being an A is not bad, guys. Come on.
Why is Kuso an A?
Kuso has had a lot of contributions. Like as much as he has failed, he has been Onazi's like right-hand man.
If anything, I would say Kuso. The only reason I would put Onazi above Kuso is A, his awakening, B, he's the best player on that pitch. Overall, Kuso's handling a lot of the heavy lifting for the Nigerian team.
To build up the attack, yes, Kuso is handling a lot of the defense into offense, in which gets Onazi in those positions to actually make those goals, get the awakening to shoot, etc., etc. He may have failed quite a few times, but realistically, he is providing the like in comparison to Karasu when someone was saying like
we don't glaze the awakening. Do you not know how important an awakening is in games?
Glaze awakening is crazy. Do you even read the manga?
Every time an awakening happens in the story, a goal or something, a goal is either scored or a goal is stopped. That is incredibly impressive for series like this. As if the Nigerian game is any correlation, one goal is essentially going to be cutting the amount of time the game has gone by, at least by a fifth. So stopping a goal like that is significant because it shows how important those goals are to the game. In this match, 3 goals have been scored. The less goals that are scored, the more valuable those goals are. So stopping a goal from the Nigerian team, getting a goal stopped from them, as they haven't scored any goals, Onazi, their ace player, underwent an awakening, was able to 1v2 Isagi and Aiku using Metavision to where Aiku had to use Metavision and Flow to barely stop Onazi. That's not glazing in an awakening. I feel like that's perfect justification for how important awakenings are. Kuso made one dribble after his awakening. Cool. Kuso dribbled around Karasu and Ryo, two people who kept him from doing anything in the first half of the game. Then he proceeded to send a pass while being knocked on the basically shoulder charged by Raichi, who is keeping Snuffy on a man mark in the Ubers game. People love to glaze Raichi marking Snuffy. Okay, Kuso was able to make a pass while Raichi was pressuring him. By the way, Raichi went through 50 days of training to be better than he was during that matchup. So, yeah. Also, it was a precise pass that gave Onazi so many different possible options for shooting. That is a very good cross from a player who isn't on the blue locker level. That is a very good cross. Anyways, Audio's here. He 1v1'd Onazi and forced a bad pass from Onazi, which led to Nico stealing the ball and having Blue Lock's counterattack. But he hasn't done much else. He's been in kind of stale when it comes to stopping any other plays. Like he couldn't stop Kuso from sending multiple crosses. He couldn't stop. He and Aiku got baited by Onazi earlier. Like he hasn't really done much else. Raichi and Corona double teamed Onazi and were able to steal it after they said that they were going to awaken because Isagi was sparking their awakening. So they were able to stop that from happening. And then he also managed to press Kuso, which is something that no other blue locker could do at that moment because Karasu and Ryo both tried and they couldn't catch up to him. And Raichi was able to and make that pressure on him. While it didn't really result in anything negative or positive for Blue Lock, it's still a matter of getting himself into that play and having more significance or more of a positive result than Karasu or Ryo did. So that's why I'm putting him there. Chigiri, why did we put Chigiri so high? If I'm being honest, why did we put him so high? What did he do? He got the pass from Karasu. He blitzed a couple Nigerian players and sent across to Isagi. That's about it.
Yeah,
right?
but yeah, that is about it. But it's realistically like speed contribution, right? It's kind of pretty much untouchable in that regard.
I think the
the only
argument we had
reason
was like what he fed Isagi the ball, which could have led to a goal, or which then led to the goal. Like that's
yeah,
something more
but
valuable than what like that's more arguable than Karasu. Like
yeah, because Karasu was before that, so
yeah,
Chigiri was closer to the contribution of that goal than Karasu was.
if you think
Otherwise,
Rain goes in A tier below Onazi and Rail, you're fucking delusional. Just saying.
Rin has scored, man.
Rain has scored a
I've
goal.
got
Rain had the opening volley for Blue Lock. Rain consistently dribbled and linked up with Isagi and Bachira several times. Rain was also used to help Ryo score his goal along with Isagi. Yeah, Rain is in S tier. Like, in other words, speed tax. Bingo, you got it. I'm actually gonna try and use that in the video if I can remember. Anyways. Obaboni is here because what did he do? He matched up against Rain like what 3 times? Sure, he couldn't stop Rain from scoring first time, and he couldn't stop Bachara or Ryo, but it's a matter of he was actively engaging with Rain. I think he beat him out 3 times. He beat him in a height battle. He beat him directly taking the ball from Rain after he got pressed by Kuso and Bello, and then I'm pretty sure he beat them another time. I think he beat Oh no, he beat Bachara and Ryo's pass by blocking it.
All things considered, he's a pretty good defender. He's just like nothing of his contributions have necessarily led to goals being stopped or like direct shots on the goal being stopped.
No, here's one of that. How was Rain above Ryo? Because Rain did more. There you go. There's your answer. Anyways. Karasu is next because Karasu, he did really good at the beginning of the game. He stole the ball from Kuso's bad pass. He received the loose ball and fed it to Hiyori, which helped feed the ball to Rain. Fed the ball to Chigiri to then lead to the start of that goal happening. Then he didn't really go, he wasn't mid. He just kind of like was in that general area for the majority of the game. He was able to stop Bello and force a bad pass out of Bello, but that's about all he did. He couldn't stop Kuso from dribbling around. He was too slow to get to the net to where Corona had to run in and do a save. It's about all he's really done, I think, of worth. But then Gagamaru, I'm putting Gagamaru here. Gagamaru had a great save, and I think that one save is valuable considering that Onazi was able to shoot while being pressured by, pretty sure it was Aiku, Audio, and Isagi, and Gagamaru was able to stop it with relative ease, but it held them going into halftime. And then in this last chapter, Gagamaru was still able to react to the shot and just barely make it. So I would say Gagamaru, goalkeepers don't get a lot of moments, but every save that they get is going to be of high value. I think that's just a consistent. Kuso's been making too many mistakes to be over IQ and Nico. I wouldn't say so. Like, I would say
he's outratioed his mistakes from the beginning of the game as of recently.
Yeah, I would say so.
And not to mention, like, that once again, later in the game, it's much more impressive with the feats that you're able to pull off. And Kuso's been pulling off his feats later in the game when everyone else is heating up. You know, their adrenaline is pumping.
Yeah, also, the game does end next chapter. So chapter 325 is the end of this game. So this ranking will be adjusted a little bit depending on the events of this next chapter. But yeah, A tier, I have bottom of it, I have Corona. This might be a hot take. I think Corona and Raichi were able to stop an Onazi who was pushing towards that awakening point. And then Corona made that last-minute save, which undoubtedly would have been a goal because the Nigerian players would have gotten there before Gagamaru got up, or the Blue Lockers came back to knock the ball out of the way. Corona doing that was a last-minute clutch save, and it sent the ball to Isagi, which, if the events of this chapter are accurate, Corona might go up because if he feeds Isagi the ball and it's him and Isagi playing a hotline, I would put Corona above Aiku.
I could also like see someone being implemented into this. Like if Reo manages to copy Corona's past patterns, we could see like two people contributing to this planet hotline around Isagi.
Oh yeah. Well, Reo is all the way back at the net though. Like if you look at the
teleportation.
Like if we go to the end of the chapter, I'm pretty sure the only characters who are not is literally Isagi and Rain. I'm pretty sure it's just Isagi and Rain are the only ones who are not back at the net. I think Bachata's up, but the ball cleared over Bachata. Like here, well, all these players run in.
Let me see what happens.
They all rush in. Corona makes the save at the last. Yeah, like look how clutch the save is. Obaponi was here. Bello was literally right here. If Corona wasn't there, a goal would have been scored. Like, yeah, then you have Corona's there. Honestly, I don't think Corona's going to get involved. I think how he is here, he's in the air. He's going to have to land. Reo, Karasu, and Raichi are running back. And then we see Bachata is here as the ball flies over. I think Bachata, Noreen, and Isagi might have another chemical reaction. But I think those are the only players who could have some kind of... I don't think Reo is going to be able to run up there in time. But anyways...
If Corona gets a direct assist with Isagi, yeah, I would put him above Kuso. He's done less. He's had less time on the pitch and has done it significantly more.
I don't know if I put him above Kuso. I'd definitely put him above Aiku. I don't know if I put him above Kuso.
I would, because it's once again we had this discussion. The fact that Corona has been on for like only 30.
Yeah, I'm not denying. Not even. They were on for 15 minutes, I think.
Yeah, it's 15 minutes, and he's done all that he's done. He's already in A tier, and then gets an assist for Isagi to score a goal. Yeah, I feel like he deserves to be in top.
Yeah. Nico's been pretty all right. He really dominated the beginning of the game. Like that. Honestly, I would have said this before Bachata's goal. I think Nico was MVP. Granted, we only had like 3 chapters. Not even. Yeah. But Nico got the block from Onazi's shot. He managed to take the ball from Kuso and then feed it to Ryo. Like, but aside from that, what else did he do? I feel like we're missing something.
Oh yeah, he has done something. I'm pretty sure he did. Well, of course, his pass to his long pass, as we know. Nice long pass. He's done something else that I forgot.
I can't.
How much longer is the wait? 3 to 4 hours, ain't it?
3 to 5.
3 to 5.
It's dropping. So it's 7:36 right now for me. It's 7:36. The leaks will drop between like 10:30 and like 12:30 a.m. Like 10:30 p.m. to 12:30 a.m.
Boris King of the bench is crazy.
Honestly, I think it was just the stuff at the beginning of the game with Nico. with
Yeah.
not Nico, the Nico stuff at the
I mean,
beginning of the game.
yeah. I mean, like at the end of the day, a lot of public opinion is that is good. I think he does at least deserve a anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. Another reason why Rain's so high, he made this block here. I think it's another thing to contribute to Rain.
Blair.
Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, I don't really remember, to be honest.
They defend Gargamora like that, like he's the prized possession.
Yeah, I said this, and this is why I didn't want Sai to join the U20 team. What is Hiyori gonna do when Sai's here? Like,
I mean, I could possibly imagine something with Shido, with like.
yeah, but why Hiyori and Shido instead of Sai and Shido? You know what I mean? Like, if,
No, but what I mean is like you could have both midfielders on at the same time, providing the variety in which Shido would want for his creative freedom.
yeah, but then some people would even argue that Ryo would be better because he can copy really anyone now. That he would give Shido that creative freedom because of the possibilities that he can create with all of his different copies. Plus, people argue that Ryo's a better passer than Hiyori.
We could just draw it down to like Hiyori is motivated more from Sai's existence to push himself further. And of course, like Ryo's current copy abilities all depend on that current level of Blue Lock players at the time. So
how long until the next chapter? 3 to 5 hours. 3 to 5 hours. But yeah, after Nico, Aiku did decent at the beginning of the game. He pressed Onazi fairly early on. He was active in most defensive interactions. Whenever there were loose balls, he really he cleared it to Isagi before Rain's goal. And then this stop of Onazi is insane. You know?
yeah.
Like, this is a very insane feat, I would say, in my opinion, for Aiku. That would definitely put him up here. Kuzo, I think we've already explained Kuzo. Kuzo's been carrying the heavy lifting of playmaking this game. Like, he's been really good. Not really. He's been good.
He's made more mistakes in the first half than he had half for sure. But he still had plays in the first half in which contributed to pushes, and in the second half he's just had more successful contributions, and not to mention more impressive ones. And of course, his awakening.
Yeah. And then Isagi's been involved in a lot of plays similar to Kuso, but Isagi's results have been more positive. Like, Isagi being involved in these plays has resulted in Blue Lock going 3-0. Kuso being involved in his plays have still led Nigeria to being at 0. So I would say they're relatively similar in terms of their impact.
Yeah,
but Isagi's been valued more.
If you could say like general anchor of the team, I'd label Isagi as the anchor, Kuso as the anchor, but the better anchor who's gotten Blue Lock more goals is of course above the anchor that's losing.
Yeah. Onazi, I'm putting Onazi above Isagi because despite him not being able to score a goal and Nigeria being kind of down there, I would say that Onazi is one of the most active players in this match. Like,
he's also had a vital. Remember that
vital save at the beginning of the game. He stopped Rain. He had a great opening shot. What else did we hit? Like, I know there's definitely more of it. Like, he ran into press Isagi off the rip, so he's got great reaction time, and he can react to Metavision without it, right?
Yeah, it's because his unwavering drive and just a constant speed.
Yeah. And then
right, the match is already won. Well, yeah, but they want to probably give us like a final cool panel of someone else scoring.
Onazi's delivered a lot of good shots, but the blocks or the saves have just been better than that, and that's not even a bad thing. Like, Onazi's shot is fairly good. The fact that he's able to do this while being pressed by both Aiku and Isagi is kind of crazy. Even though Gagamata was able to save it.
We also gave credit to Onazi because he is just genuinely the best player in Nigeria, and he would be SVP. If we were to assign MVP SVP, but instead we have like the man of the match term.
Yeah,
He wouldn't be SVP.
Onaze is also really quick to react to loose balls. Like, Sadiq here lost the ball to both Chigiri and Rao, right? Onaze was immediately able to rush in and regain possession of it. He was able to get around Isagi and set himself up for another in-air shot while Aryu and Aiku were moving in to stop him. And then he baited them both out to give Kuso an open shot, to which Rain had to come in, had to drop back and block it, right? Like, that's still... Sorry. It's still an insane thing, right? I am tired. It's been a long day.
It's tighter than me, and it's currently past midnight for me.
Yeah.
Got my level.
And then you have this chapter, right? Onaze does get stopped by Raichi and Corona. But it did take two of them to do that. In this chapter here, what happened in this chapter? Yeah, Kuso sent the cross to Onaze, and then we have the recent chapter here with Onaze still getting off this shot. I think this is definitely worth his ranking, right? I think it's definitely worth it. Rao, I'm gonna be honest, has done less than Onaze, but the fact of his copying his link ups with Bachara and his goal, I think that do put him above Onaze.
Yeah, it's to say like goals are much more valuable than just like contributions in which could have led to something but didn't.
Yeah. His link ups with Bachara were really solid. He was really prevalent in the midfield as being designated as one of the roles with Isagi, which led to Karasu stealing the ball. He's prominent.
It's funny how irrelevant the midfielders had become.
Yeah. And then Rain for BLUELOCK is one of the most active players in this game. Opening volley, dribbled around several people. It takes triple presses to stop. It's taken triple presses to stop him. Like, he's linked up with everyone, scored a goal.
He's also actively been the one most to pursue goal scoring opportunities on BLUELOCK.
Yeah, Marine is definitely there. But I don't think we need to explain. Bachara is the best character in this match. He has a goal, 2 assists, is almost involved in every single offensive play that there is. Like, I don't think anyone in this game could be arguably above Bachara. And if you think there's someone above Bachara for this match, you're fucking delusional. I'm sorry. But that was our ranking. And now we get to go through and write the scripts. So now you guys are going to see how I write my scripts. Because it's not really fancy. I just kind of... I section it out. Like, since the C tier is not going to really have much of a... Like... I'm not going to really need to make an argument for the C tiers. I think I'm going to do it... I'm going to do C tier, B tier, and then I'll go through and name each of the individual A tiers. Which would be Corona, Nico, Aiku, Kuso, Isagi, and then we get to the S tiers of Onaze, and then Reo, and then Rin, and then Bachira, and then there's our ending. So this is how I structure my scripts. Look through here and try to find the Nigerian one. There we go. BLUELOCK versus Nigeria. So this is how the script was structured before. It's how do we want to start this? Let's see. I don't have a fancy intro. Is the new chapter already out? No, the new chapter is not out yet. I'm going to throw this text at the bottom of the screen here, and I'm going to be like, new chapter releases between... leaks drop in 3 to 5 hours. And I'll change this as we get closer, but... Okay, just don't let me change the text color, I fucking guess. There we go.
Thanks. People already uploading speed runs of Legends ZA.
There we go. You want to know when leaks drop? There's your There's your notice. Leaks drop in 3 to 5 hours. It's all it says it at the top. There you go. Is this a prediction chapter? This is a stream where we're gonna go through. We already kind of ran through the ranking of the game. We'll go through predictions. You think an Isagi goal is happening, Raven?
I'm ambitious of it.
I'm gonna be honest. I think Onazi will come back and I think Onazi's gonna stop him. I think he's gonna get close to a goal, and then Onazi's gonna come in and stop.
Nazi's final act, stopping Isagi from a goal, and then the game ends in a very anticlimactic way.
I think it ties into like the satisfaction comment that Isagi was talking about. Like Onazi getting stopped, sure, it's not the end of the world, but like it's an insane thing for him. But the fact that he continued and came back and still had that fire to stop Isagi shows that he isn't satisfied with, oh shit, something didn't happen, I'm done. Right? He's still fighting. And I think, I'm gonna be honest, if that happens, I think Isagi will stay where he's at, and I think Onazi's definitely getting put above Rao. I think.
Yeah, I mean, he can definitely still show the fact that he's not going to give up and keep trying, whilst Isagi can score still.
Is Blue Lock Season 3 coming next year? We don't know. Blue Lock is getting a live-action movie in 2026 of the summer, which is going to be fucking horrible, and I will go watch it in that day fucking of, because it will be hilarious.
I can't wait to do drinking to that as well.
Dude, brings alcohol in. I'm gonna take a shot every time we see an actor who does not look like the character. I hope it's not like the live action Death Note where they try to Americanize it, where it's like the attack. What was it, like the Attack on Titan one where they had Japanese actors playing the characters? Even then, how are they gonna do it? What are they going to adapt?
Kicking a ball around and then just like, it'll be funny if they turn it into a musical.
What would the don't even jinx it. Don't even jinx it, please.
But it would be so fucking funny.
Oh, it'd be hilarious. It would be so funny.
It would be horrendous but hilarious, and I would genuinely.
If it was a musical, I would make a video of me singing and dancing to the choreography of those songs. And
dude,
upload
it would be so good.
I'll make a stream learning Blue Lock live action music, songs, and choreography. That's what I would do. It'd be fucking crazy. Okay. So the Blue Lock versus Nigeria has its conclusion, rounding off the match with the release of Chapter 325. The first U20 World Cup game is now over, but where does everyone from this game rank in relation to their performances? That sound like a good intro? Like, would that, like, if I said that, would you stick around? Or do I need to like throw in a couple slurs in there?
Damn, you get me hooked with slurs. Nah.
Well, I mean, like, okay, I'm not saying I'll do it. I'll scroll through TikTok. You ever see like TikTok shop ads on your For You page? I'll scroll through. Sometimes, for whatever reason, someone will say a slur in the first 1 second and they just start their ad. And I'll usually swipe. I'll hear it. I'm like, wait, what the fuck? And I'll swipe back because I'm like, wait, what did I hear? And then I hear it and I'm like, oh, cunts. Like, if it gets the views, it gets the views. I won't say it, though. I'm too white for that. Anyways, how y'all doing? We got 48 people here. I feel like
48 people and not one of them had sex.
Yet. You know, this guy said, okay, hold on. I got an email earlier. If it's one of my viewers that's in the chat, I'm airing out your stuff. I'm sorry. They said, hey, I'm an artist who makes Splatoon style characters that would look awesome on your channel. I also design custom banners, 2D models, full body or half body, and PFP mascot logos, banners, and overlays. So you have a reference of your work? I'm like, and they're like, sure, let's go through this. Oh, Raven, actually, you could benefit from it.
Sorry, let me just pull your thing up again.
Yo, bro, you would This would be great for you, bro. You should use this as your new character.
What the?
Why is there a furry with tits on my screen?
Bro, that's you. Error, that's you. That's just you. Just use that.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
What's your expectations for the next game? Loki runs laps around Blue Lock.
I don't know. There's so many different possibilities. All right, this guy's got a portfolio. What did he say? What are your rates? I'll ask them for their rates. Are there any changes you would make to the lineup and formation? Oh, this is a complaint I had, and every time I made it, people didn't seem to grasp the idea. The fact that we are getting a severe lack of Metavision showage from the Blue Lockers pisses me off. To no extent. It pisses me off. We are in the U20 World Cup. We have every single Metavision user that Blue Lock has on the pitch. And so far, only 2 of them have been shown using it. What the fuck? Seriously, no. Like, you're telling me that Hiyori, the guy who was put in the NEL because he had Metavision, just didn't use it at all? Or Nico, the guy who finally understood what Metavision was after Ubers, didn't use it at all? Harasu, Reo, didn't use it at all?
Error, build a sandwich.
It's realistically not that big of a deal, but it's a matter of this is the U20. I'll build a sandwich after my rant. It's a matter of this is the U20 World Cup. It should be a standard. If you have Metavision, you should be. He already doesn't use Metavision a lot, brother. He used it for the almost entirety of the PXG game. As soon as he got the ball, Metavision was flaring. Everyone who has Metavision should be using it and should have an understanding as to what the hell it is. There shouldn't be a situation of, oh, they don't know what Metavision is. Brother, they should know by now. They need to know by now. Fuck. That's my biggest complaint. Anyways, all right, what's the sandwich?
Yeah, so you have all these options, right? You build a sandwich. You go pick.
Okay, if anyone eats a fucking donut sandwich, they need to kill themselves.
Wild. Anyway, so you can pick 1 bread, and then you, I assume you can pick 4 fillings.
You think he already used Metavision the least out of everyone? You're wild. Anyways, okay. Do I have to have it as a sandwich? I can't just get this thing separately, right?
Yeah, it's got to be sandwich.
Okay, here's what sucks. I would love to have the screen. Hold on, I'll put this up so you can see, so they can see on the screen. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Now, chat, hear me out. I'm about to go into second.
Here we go. Let me pull this up here. There we go. All right. Here's the thing. If I was building a sandwich, I would really, really want to have, or it's not even, if I wasn't building a sandwich, I would want bacon and scrambled eggs. But since they're on the same, I'm assuming they're on the same tier, I can't pick them.
Right? No. It's any 4 filling.
Oh, any 4 of these I can get?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna take the biscuit.
Yep.
I'm gonna get scrambled eggs and bacon.
Okay.
I'm gonna put those inside the biscuit, and then as a dessert, I'm gonna have the donut as a dessert. So the donut would be separate, and I'd have the biscuit, scrambled egg, bacon. That'd be the sandwich, and then the donut would be the dessert.
I don't think you can pick 2 bread. You can just pick 1 bread and 4 filling.
Oh, okay. Then I'd probably do the biscuit still. I do the biscuit. I do the scrambled eggs, and I honestly do double bacon. I would do bacon.
Double B.
I don't think bacon on its own is substantial enough to be considered a meat. If you want bacon, you gotta double up. If you double up on bacon, that is substantial amounts of bacon.
Do you not like hash browns?
No.
Ah.
No, I'm not like, okay. I'm weird.
I feel like butter is a safe bet for you then.
Butter's not bad. I just don't put. I'd rather have butter be in stuff when cooking than add it on later.
Okay.
Like,
I'm about to make a wild combination.
I don't put butter on pancakes. I don't put butter on pancakes. I put butter into my mix when I'm making pancakes.
I'm about to make a wild combination, by the way.
I can't really like scroll it down. It's weird, but because of the way that this screen's cut off. The bottom, it's ketchup from left to right: ketchup, maple syrup, cream cheese, grape jelly, avocado.
Yeah, so hear me out on this.
I have an eating disorder. Fuck off. Continue.
Hear me out on this.
Mm-hmm.
Donut, right?
Okay.
French toast sticks. Yeah. French toast sticks, grape jelly, butter, and then...
I don't think people... But do people really put French toast sticks on a sandwich? I feel like that's a side you'd get with a sandwich.
No, the point is I'm making the ultimate dessert sandwich. You know?
Also, it's not that I don't like... I don't like hash browns, but I like French fries, but I don't like fucking tater tots, and I don't like hash browns. I know they're all potatoes. It's just a fucking thing.
No, it's just the method. It's different.
Yeah, it's a thing.
I get you.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
more
of a joy.
I don't like a fried egg.
What's like your biggest preference in like potato form?
I like French fries, specifically fries.
Fries on top.
I like
It was like a shortcut. What was it?
I like waffle fries are really good.
Yeah.
I think this is gonna be a hot take. I think steak fries are a very big hit or miss. If you have a steak fry done right, they're like a top tier fry. If they're not, they're so bad. So bad.
I'm in the opinion of like, because I live in the UK, things are a little bit different down here. I think my top fry is, of course, the classic chips in which you get a fish and chippy. But then, but what would be my second is curly fries.
Curly fries can be good. Again, to me, it's like steak fries. If you fuck up a curly fry,
I've only had good experiences with curly fries. So,
like, if you get a fry and it's soggy, steak fries and curly fries are the worst equivalent of a soggy fry. Like, I'd rather have a soggy crinkle fry than a soggy waffle fry, or a soggy curly fry, or a soggy steak fry. That's just horrible.
Why are you talking about Isagi like that?
Also, another hot take. My sandwich was biscuit with scrambled eggs and double bacon, right? I would much rather have those items separately than have them all together. Like, if I went to a breakfast, I would rather get a biscuit, scrambled eggs, and bacon than to order a biscuit with scrambled eggs and bacon in it, if that makes sense. Because I feel like it's the same amount of food. I feel like it feels more like a meal. If you put it all together, it feels like you're rushing your meal. Like, all of them together feels like a to-go item. Everything else feels like a breakfast.
If I was not going to do my like little dessert sandwich thing and actually choose, I would have a bagel, scrambled eggs, hash browns, pepper jack, and possibly a fried egg. But I would have all that stuff separate aside from the fried egg in between the bagel.
Yeah. All right. Let's go row by row. From top row, so top numbers, right?
Yeah.
What would you rank them in terms of individually how likely you are to eat them? Like, for me, individually, I'm more likely to go order it. So my first is going to be order, like, if it's on the menu, I'm buying that. Last is like the last one to buy if I really had to.
Okay.
First to buy, I'm buying a biscuit. I think no matter where you go, biscuits are always so fire. And they're always a solid. Like, even a bad biscuit is still a solid, like, mid-tier food.
What you call biscuits is what we call scones. And scones are great, but scones are specifically great with jam or what you call jelly and cream.
Well, I still call it jam. Like I'll call it jam or jelly.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
it's a term that goes both. Like you can
Yeah.
use it either way, and
But
it won't be wrong.
in the UK, we have scones with jam and or jelly or cream. You know, that's how we use stuff. Biscuit on its own.
Wait, what? Would you agree Blue Lock kills Christianity or actually builds it? I don't fucking know.
I mean, if he's calling himself a god, that's a direct reference to God. Bless up.
I mean, but it depends on what kind of god, though. I've never had a
god
bad
of
biscuit, if that's the
balls.
case. Yeah, maybe I just haven't had a bad biscuit, but all the biscuits I've had are pretty solid. Like, even like the Popeyes biscuits, people will complain they're dry as fuck. Dog, those are still solid ass foods. Like, that's a solid, like, you give me a biscuit from Popeyes, like 1 or 2
Doesn't
biscuits.
KFC
just, like,
do biscuits?
They do. Honestly, McDonald's does biscuits too. McDonald's does biscuits.
I guess biscuits and gravy, man.
Yeah, but I'd go biscuit on its own, biscuit. Next, I'd probably do a donut, right? Honestly, no.
Yeah.
I do a bagel. Because you can't really fuck up a bagel. I don't think I've ever really had a fucked up bagel.
Like a good New York bagel.
Yeah, we went up to New York for Anime NYC, and right next to the bus, because we had to take the bus into the city because we were in New Jersey staying with family. Right nearby the bus stop, there was a bagel shop. Like, you could buy a dozen bagels for like $15, not even. Solid, like, and they were really good. But
I say a fresh hot bagel, like a bagel at its peak, is really good.
Well, okay, old biscuits don't count. I would not say like old fucking meat. Like, if you have meat that's sitting in the fridge, it's going to be different than like if in this situation we're talking it's fresh. In this situation, I'm assuming all these are fresh. It's not like fucking week-old food.
Yeah,
right?
okay. So you have biscuit and then bagel. My peak is like croissant. A fresh croissant is fucking
Croissants
peak.
are fire. Croissants are fire. I'm just not the biggest fan of croissants.
Then I'd go bagel.
Yeah, I would do biscuit, bagel, and then I'm gonna do donut because I think donuts are good. But I think so I'm in Florida, for those of you who in the chat who don't know. In the South, we have this grocery store called Publix. You probably heard the term pub sub before, if you've heard someone talking about Publix. They're fire, but they have their bakery and they have donuts. Their donuts are really good because, to me, my biggest complaint is that, like, Krispy Kreme, everyone apparently fucking loves it. I hate it because they taste like gas station donuts, and I think gas station donuts are dog shit. I think they're too fucking dry, and the glaze is just like, it's not. It doesn't taste like glaze. It tastes like crust, and I don't like
Dunkin'?
that. Dunkin' Donuts are good, but I don't get like the donut we have on screen. That's all. I get a French cruller from Dunkin' Donuts. I get French crullers. I love those donuts. But I would get a donut because I think Dunkin' Donuts and Publix donuts are the ones I would go for, but I wouldn't really go for any other donut. Croissant, I go for a croissant because I think croissants are like pretty good. Like, I think it has a good taste, but I think a bad croissant will really ruin your expectations and feelings on croissants. And then toast to me is the most basic ass shit, especially since butter's an add-on. Just straight toasted bread's kind of ass.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone not have toast with anything else.
Yeah, like, I feel like if you're getting
you gotta be
getting
such a weirdo.
like, not even. It's like if you're running out, if you have to leave for school. Like, if you like are running out, like, you throw something in the thing, not even having to spread butter.
You see
on
those
it,
fucking American American movies where they start off with like a kid going first day of school, and they just grab an apple after seeing a fucking feast and say,
"Oh, that's horrible." But yeah, all right. So then first tier: fried egg, bacon, sausage, scrambled eggs, hash browns. I'm gonna be honest. Right now, I'm putting hash browns and sausage at the bottom just because I don't like them. So I'm gonna just.
I was gonna rank my breads.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
Croissant, bagel, donut, biscuit, toast.
Toast, I think is the bottom one.
The toast is the bottom. I put biscuit so low because I'm so used to having it with jam and cream.
That's fair.
Because
if it's plain bagel, is kind of weird. Plain bagel, plain biscuit, totally understand you. But I'm like, we have like Cracker Barrels. We have like old timey breakfast places nearby. So they cook their biscuits, and their biscuits are like nice on the they're nice they're not dry, but the insides are nice and like chewy. They're warm, fluffy. Like it's good. So like to me, that's great. And you could buy like a dozen biscuits for like $8.
Will
So
you
like,
just take me there and show me the light?
yeah. All right. First row or second row, I guess. Fried egg, bacon, sausage, scrambled egg, hash brown. Hit me with yours.
I have less to contribute for this section because I'm pescatarian.
Oh yeah. Well, that's just sausage, right? Like, oh no, you don't do bacon either.
Pescatarian means I eat fish. That's the only meat
You
I
want
eat.
you won't eat bacon, right?
I cannot, but I can say that bacon smells good.
Wait, you can't. Like, is it a medical thing or is it just like you choose not to?
I choose not to. I don't like the
Okay.
taste of meat, aside from fish.
Okay. Okay. See, I'm the opposite.
Yeah, I know. I'm very well.
I know you fat fuck.
So of course, like bacon and sausage would be very null and void, but I would go like scrambled eggs on top, hash browns, then fried egg.
See, I'm gonna take scrambled eggs first, bacon underneath, fried egg, sausage, hash browns. Hash browns all the way at the bottom is just because I don't like how hash browns look. I don't like how they smell. They're off to me. Same thing with sausage, but sausage is a meat, and I'm more likely to enjoy a meat than I am to enjoy like a potato. Fried egg. I'm gonna be honest. Those three are negotiable because I don't like any of them. But I'm putting fried egg above it because I really, really fucking love scrambled eggs, and fried egg is just another preparation of a scrambled egg, so it's gonna taste closest to that.
Yeah, I honestly, you get used to fried egg because you can turn it into scrambled eggs pretty much from fried egg. Just not as like effectively, but still.
Yeah. And then next row, I'm gonna be honest. I wouldn't probably fucking eat any of these.
I'll just rank it simply like because I'm not eating the meat. Provolone, egg white, American cheese.
Yeah. I think all of them suck. To be honest,
Provolone's just a better cheese. Egg whites is not American, like not as shit as American cheese. American cheese is just shit.
Yeah. Oh, what's up? What's up, Bo? Welcome. I appreciate you joining. I know Australian time zones are fucked. Akira, it's hard to get him on streams because he's fucked. But
love you, mate.
yeah. After that, I'm gonna be honest. Again, really that first row is what gets me. Like, if I was building a sandwich, that first row is when I'm gonna get most of my shit from. Because that's just like I feel like that first row is the solid like go tos. Everything else feels like I'm gonna be honest. Turkey sausage, vegan sausage, chicken sausage, and just normal sausage. That shit's like what you would get at like school lunch, like school breakfast.
Cafeteria.
Like, yeah. Like,
yeah.
Bro. That's not my thing. I was supposed to be writing a script for this thing.
nah, we're doing this now. Fourth row, butter just be at his fucking lowest. Imagine just eating butter.
I'm pretty sure I saw a video of a guy trying to like eat as many sticks of butter as he possibly could, and he was just taking them, just biting into them.
Hospitalized, bro. What the fuck? I'm gonna go with French toast sticks, pepper jack, vegan sausage, butter.
Also, butter makes shit taste good. I couldn't do that. I couldn't grab a stick of butter and go,
No,
like I couldn't fucking.
You can probably. If you pay me like a good amount of money, I will take a chomp out of it and probably.
If you peg me, I'll eat a stick of butter.
If you peg me.
No, but
yeah,
all right.
No thanks.
Into the script again. All right.
I'm sorry, I was going to do the comments.
Yeah, you can read through the comments.
Okay, so no, the condiments. The grape jelly, maple syrup, avocado, cream cheese ketchup. I fucking hate condiments usually. And I very specifically hate ketchup, mustard, mayonnaise. I know they're the big three, but like I hate them all. I don't know, I'm just not a sauce guy. Everyone in the chat is probably like, what the fuck are these two on about? Don't you Americans have fried butter? Isn't that the fucking festivals, food fairs? Yeah, food fairs. Those are wild.
Yeah, we We had for girlfriend's birthday, we had the food and wine festival at Disney, and shit was kind of good. I'm gonna get, like, hold on, let me.
Man, shit was kind of nah.
Well,
Shit was kind of nasty.
like, it was all right, but like food and wine fest, like the food was pretty. Like, let me look, food and wine festival.
You get a
Like
fried
the
butter.
food. This is
corn
is
dog.
what they gave us for Canada. This is what we got, which I don't think is so bad. It's it was a fillet with some garlic mashed potatoes. I think it was like some mushrooms, some grilled mushrooms or sautéed shit. It wasn't bad at all. The portion size were small. Like, this is a small ass fillet. Like, the fillet was like yay big, not even like 2-3 ounces of a fillet, but it's Disney, and it wasn't expensive. I bought 2 of them because I knew the portion sizes were going to be small, so I was just like, yeah, I'm just gonna buy 2 of them. It was like $28, but it's Disney, so I was expecting it to be expensive. But like 2 of those was like pretty good for a walk around for a thing at Disney. It's not it ain't bad at all. Like, it was not bad. It was a good meal. It was a good steak, but like not worth $28. But I would say worth $28 at Disney, if that makes sense. Because
Messed with me when you've had fried butter.
I think, what do we talk about? Like, what do we have to? Oh, I guess we can talk about the New World movie stuff.
I mean, what else do we have to update since last time?
I don't know.
Guys, it is still in progress.
It is in progress. It's going well, though. I would say it's going well. We're doing some revisions. We're going through going through a couple scenes again that we're still not entirely sure about. Because we want to either change some stuff or maybe add a scene or remove some scenes. We had some scenes that we wanted to have that we're now removing. And we're adding a scene that we didn't have before. We have voice actors for them. I think what we'll probably do is we'll release the movie normally, and then we'll release it maybe again with like deleted scenes, or even just release additional scenes into the movie.
Okay.
But
by the way, on YouTube, I'm getting fucking 1 of 3 ads now instead of like 1 and 2. I'm getting pissed off. YouTube, stop adding more ads. We don't want more ads. What's with them?
There we go. And also join my Discord server. There we go. All right, bingo. Oh yeah, if you guys have any questions or debates or things you want us to talk about, yo, let me know, and we'll throw them in here, and me and Raven will go through and discuss them. Like, I had a bunch of crazy, like, okay, there was a couple things on like TikTok I was arguing. I feel like I needed to argue, and I'll argue it again. I think Shigiri is better than Shido.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I would say you can argue either way, but I think, like, in my opinion, right, Bachira better than Shido. Why is Bachira better than Shido? Right? I can use a very similar argument for Chigiri. Right? Like, I don't know. That's just.
I don't know. I've never found Bachira and Shido to be as debatable. Like, there's more ground to stand on when it comes to Chigiri and Shido, because it's just like, who do you value more? A goal scorer who can score from like really tight positions, or a overall better playmaker.
Is Nigeria scoring? No. They have no chance. Their chance was in the last chapter. Yeah, that's how I always framed it, is if I have a team, I would much rather have Chigiri on the team because of what he can provide the team as opposed to what Shido brings. Like, I think if a player is more valuable to you because of what they bring and their contributions to that, I would say that makes them the better player. That's just me, though.
It's just I expect more use out of Chigiri than Shido. Because Chigiri can do all of these plays outside of the goal box and also be able to score consistent goals. Consistent, hard to stop goals, even. So I don't know. Didn't feel like a massive debate, but people like turning it into one. Because apparently Shido's a god. Oh yeah, like Shido is the better pure striker, but
yeah,
Chigiri is way more versatile, which
yeah. I would, as a striker, I'd rather, as if we're competing as talking goal scorer, yeah, Shido. But as if I'm picking a player, I want Chigiri because, like, what Chigiri brings to the table is much more valuable. Then isn't it what you value more as a player? Because me personally, I always count on Shido's positioning over Chigiri's speed and shooting. Okay, but here's the thing. You're valuing... Are you telling me you think that Shido's goal scoring capability, just that, makes him a better player than everything else that Chigiri can provide? No. So therefore, I would say that he's the better player.
You also got to rely on the fact that like Shido does need a pass ball, whilst Chigiri openly doesn't need passing.
He can don't even try to use the arguments of, oh, what about second and third selection? Second and third selection isn't relevant because he was playing at a level where he is, I'll admit it, back then was superior to the majority of the other blue lockers, but now he's not anymore. His style is dependent.
You have to admit it because it's true. Back then he was like in a different league of his own. Now he's like much more relatively scaled.
Yeah. Shido's great for one purpose, and that's a joker and a quick goal. After that, he has no need. You have no need for him.
Do you already see the next chapter? No, coming out soon.
Check the top of the screen, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it was so much of a debate, but it's just generally because like this is the factor. Shido, better goal scoring like contributions when in the goal box. He can score much more wild and or tighter goal in tighter goal situations, whilst Chigiri is reliable both on defense and offense, speed to make up ground, and not to mention he doesn't need a pass ball in order to consistently score, and he can very much get that goal himself. Not to mention, his goals are very hard to stop because he has really, 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 really good speed over his opponents. Not to mention, dribbling feats. Chigiri is winning because of that speed assisting with his dribbling.
Do people debate Shido and Bado the same amount? Yeah, people debate Shido and Bado way more because of the NEO ranking and how close they are.
Yeah. I mean, you made a whole video on it.
I think it depends. I think on a team where it's fully built around Shido, I'd rather have Shido. Or like if Shido's the only goal scorer, if we're building a formation where there's one, if we're building a formation where there's one goal scorer, I want Shido. If we're building a formation where there's multiple goal scorers, I want Bado. Because Bado will have a much more significant impact over the duration of a 90-minute game than Shido will.
Yeah, this all comes down to the freedom restriction, right? If a team was built purely around Shido, purely to make him get goals, basically the Japan U20 team, then I would rather him. But if Baru was actively competing with characters like Isagi and Rin, I'd rather have Baru. sure, Burū still wouldn't get as many goals because he's within that restriction, but he'd pull off much more substantial plays to get a lead over the other team.
You know what? I'll throw in some background music since I know we're just kind of sitting here AFK, not AFK, but we're quiet as fuck.
The writer and the person past midnight.
There we go. Now we have some chill stuff. Shido is better. Explain to me why. Shido can score from anywhere in the box. Okay, how does he do that? He waits for a pass from a genius passer and scores from that. Shigeta can do stuff all on his own. You need to get specific circumstances for Shido to be a top tier. Shigeta's a top tier in a lot of positions on his own. Shido never got any power ups. Still is one of the top strikers. I wonder how we got that. Carry, my bad. Sorry. What the fuck? Chris, this is a good topic. I want to get your opinion on this. What is Chris Prince's ego type? I'm pretty sure I said it was talented learner.
So freedom holistic.
Yeah.
Yeah, because of his to the future mentality, I feel like it's gotta be. Like he's one to preserve the future. Of course, his only time when his ego really like showcase is when Noah knows the competition because he's a direct rival. Other than that, he plays as a team player.
Not even that, but like his mentality when it comes to training your body. Like those kinds of structured logical regimens and even with the encounter with Noah, he specifically trained his body to create a weapon that would counter Noah. Like that doesn't seem genius, like that seems talented learner like.
Yeah.
Like, creating
it's
weapons and techniques to overcome these kinds of situations, that sounds like a talented learner. You don't need to be a playmaker to be a talented learner. You just need to have a specific mentality and mindset.
Yeah. To create your ideal body also favors the more talented learner because, like, how else are you going to compete with geniuses if you don't have a body to showcase those ideals?
Mm-hmm.
Like, sure, he did train geniuses, but like that's realistically.
Ryo is there too, but yeah, Chigiri and Nagi are the prominent ones.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, you guys gotta go watch Ravens What If. It's great. To answer these, who's the most underrated player? Here's the thing. I don't think I'll say this and I'll glaze. Chiggity. I think Chiggity's underrated by the community, not by the series. I think by the series, he's presented as being very solid, very top tier. But I don't hear him in really any talks about being of like really good characters. I always hear like Bachira. Like I don't hear his name come up as much as it should. So I'm gonna say him. But if we're going like underrated, I think. A character I would have said that's been getting a lot of praise recently is Ness. I think Ness didn't really get a lot of like praise for how good he was, but recently he's been getting a lot of support. So I'll probably say Ness, to be honest.
I will always say Agi.
Agi's a solid one. Onazi's underrated. I had a talk with Raven about like what if he could do next, and I said, what if Onazi was in BLUELOCK? Like, what if Ego made the BLUELOCK project like an international thing, and he invited a bunch of people there, or like he didn't invite specifically everyone, he just invited players from countries that seem like budding egoists in a way.
Could have just like, if anything, we could have just replaced one of the teams in the NEL with whatever team like Onazi would be on. And just have that like the Nigeria representation.
Like, okay. Do you think Onazi is beating? If Onazi was in the 3v3 selection game, do you think he's beating Rain?
I know. Considering how Rin had teleportation hacks, it's very likely. Like, it's very likely that Onazi would contest him a lot more.
Here's the problem with these kinds of debates is that Onazi's relative to like upper mid blue locker level, I'd say. Right?
It's harder to scale Onazi down to a reasonable level because we've never seen him at a level before the level that he's at right now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just hard to say like we can only scale it off of current Onazi and just say like he's a bit worse or just worse in general. Like Onazi keeps all of his relative skills, just like he's got this just constant drive and just non-stop energy and just continuous acceleration.
Okay, well then, do you think? Okay, where would you? Do you think like Bello is relative to like pre-U20 game Rain? So we're talking no flow state. We're just talking Rain second, third selection. Where would you? Like, would you say he's better than Bello? Would you say he's better than Obabonia? I don't know if he's. I don't know what we could say about Kuso and them, but like.
Bello likely would be better than the original U20 Ren before his awakening.
Here's my issue, right? I think the play from Onazi was really good, right? Actually, I'm changing the text thing because we're at like 2 to 4 hours till the leaks. What gets me is that this block from Aiku was really good, but the way he did it is like what he did in the Japan U20 game. So are we to say that U20 Aiku couldn't do something similar? Like, obviously they had some incredible physical improvement, but like, how slow is Aiku? Or I guess how much faster is Aiku now compared to then? It's really hard to make those kinds of determinations. But like, I don't know. It's a hard question to ask. Okay, here's a better one. If Onazi was in the NEL, what end ranking do you think he'd be? I'm gonna go on a limb. I'm gonna say he'd probably be ranked either above or below Kunigami. Like Kunigami's value is here. Kunigami's value is 66 million. I think Onazi's hitting 65 to 70. Right. Is this a marathon stream until the leaks drop? Pretty much, yeah. I would say 65 to 70 million. Also, what team do you think he'd play for? Assuming he wasn't like on a club that came. Assuming he was a player, I think he might go Barca. To be honest. What do you say, Raven? Love your answer, bro. The reason I say I think Onazi would go to Barca is like he seems very like live the way we want to with Kuso and Bello and Obabonia and the Nigerian team. I think the way Ego presents Barca seems like he'd kind of vibe with that mentality. Like he wouldn't awaken. So he'd be relative to like how he was in the first half of the game. He wouldn't awaken. But I think he'd go to Barca. What do you think? But yeah, now you guys see how I kind of write my scripts and stuff. Like, this is how I write my scripts. Like, I'll go through, and when I record my videos, I'll like record one line and then I'll record the next one. Raven says like he takes hours to do his recording. I don't know why it takes him that long. Raven, gonna chime in to defend yourself here? I guess Raven's like dead or something. Hello? Raven. Pookie Bear Raven. Let me check on updates for leaks. I don't think we have anything yet. Right. I think Raven's Raven, hello, are you here?
I'm still here. I may head off to sleep.
Oh, okay. So he is going to bed now.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna see if I can get someone else in here.
All right, no worries. Cheerio, guys.
Cheerio.
Bye.
I'm gonna get Inamasu in here. Might as well ask him. If he doesn't answer, I don't know who I'll grab. It might just be me then, till. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Well, Raven's gone, so it's just me now. We got a couple hours till the leaks. I'm already tired, but you know what? We don't sleep. Oh, here we go. Hold up. All right. I texted him. I'll send these to a couple servers. And Amasu cannot do it. It's a rip, but we'll ask 8th clear team. Am I gonna do the Kunigami Hero what if? I might. I don't know. I messaged Hirio, so we'll have to wait on him to see what he says. He's a busy dude though, so I don't know if he'll answer. Onyx, I would get Onyx in here, but Onyx is like super fucking busy all the time, so I don't even blame him. I messaged a clear team like Raito, Lexio, Siki. We kind of just wait for them now. Yeah, I don't know if you guys know, we added Serena to our little clique. Like you have me, Anamasu, Raven, Onyx, our little geeks thing. We threw Serena's now with us, so now we got 5 of us. Who's gonna be the MVP for the France match? Loki. Pablo. Rooster Sire Pablo by far. Pablo is an actual world-class player. Like, that shouldn't even be a question. Baro or Chigiri? The glaze says Chigiri, but my heart says Chigiri, but my brain says Baro. Then you put me in a bad position here, bro. You're hurting me. You're hurting my soul. Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw my latest video. What I would change about the new Egoist League. That one. I was very happy with the video. I think it was a very good video. I've been wanting to talk about that for a while, so I finally got the chance to. And did alright. It's at like 8.4k views. So I don't know if it's gonna hit. I don't think it's gonna hit 10k, but you know what? We'll deal with it. We'll deal with what we get. You know, sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. It's whatever. Anyways, though, let's go into how long. And so, how I structured this is so basically a full page. Why I structure it this way for my scripts, by the way, is that essentially one page here is like a minute. So depending on how many pages there are in the entire script, I can structure how long this video is going to be. And I think it's and it's a nice organized way of understanding how long this video will be, and then I can get an idea of to how long it's going to take for me to get to that point. See if girlfriend wants to join me. She knows a little bit about BLUELOCK, and it'd be someone to talk to in person. I think she's doing schoolwork though, so it's just gonna be. I think it'll just be me. But anyways, really no one's answering. Damn, I think everyone's like asleep or something. Well, it is like 8:45 at night, so I don't even blame everyone for being asleep. All right, B tier characters. Okay, explain to me why Noah's okay. Thagodad, tell me why Noah's a good coach. He's not a good coach. He is inherently the worst coach in the NEL. Nice, you saw his face when he saw Bunny. Yeah. You think Nagi will come back? Yeah, Nagi's coming back. It's like confirmed already. Like I don't think it's hard to say that he's gonna come back. So let's see. What abilities do I think Bunny has to go up against the new BLUELOCK with I don't know. Okay, results. Okay, we're gonna go through these takes. The results, that is not Noah's doing. That is the result of the players, right? Noah didn't teach them anything, therefore he doesn't get credit for the results. Team atmosphere, again, he didn't involve himself with the team. He just said, all right, those with the best stats are going to be on the team. That's it. He didn't interact with his team at all. He only interacted with Isagi for an ulterior purpose of helping Kaiser, so that way he could help himself. That's not what a good coach does. Created the perfect environment for pretty much everyone in BLUELOCK. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Isagi did that himself. Won every game? Great. Noah had no impact on that. Turned Isagi into even more of a demon than he already was. That was for an ulterior purpose. That's not what a good coach does. He is the worst master in that regard. Who's going to be in the finals of the U20 World Cup? Are we talking IRL or are we talking BLUELOCK? And BLUELOCK, Germany and Japan. Easily. And the amount of players that are successful on his team, I wonder why that is. Not because of Noah. He didn't teach him shit. It was Isagi, and it was the players themselves. Noah didn't do shit. Noah's not a good coach. I'll die on that hill. Purpose doesn't matter if it makes the best player in the world. Yes, it does, because that means he's not a good coach. He's not a good coach in that regard. If I beat you, like if I'm wailing on you, I'm beating your ass. And in that regard, those beatings teach you something. I don't get credit. I'm not a good person because I taught you those things. And you got a positive outcome because of them. That's not what makes you a good person. The intention behind those teachings and the involvement you have in these specific moments with the rest of your team, that's what makes you a good coach. Again, give any other, like Silver says, give any other coach Bastion München, they're getting the same results. Hell, maybe even better. Because the other masters, aside from Lavinho, actually taught their players. Actually helped their players. Hold up, I'll be right back real quick. Okay, I got company. Girlfriend's here with our kitty cat because I don't want to be by myself. Okay, also, Noah wasn't beating people, but the analogy here is that just because something bad happens to you and a good thing is a result of it, that doesn't make me a good coach or a good trainer because you managed to turn those bad things into good things. That's the point here. Where is he? Where'd he go? Oh. Oh. Come on, you can explore around and don't trip on my fucking cords. You won't chew them. He doesn't chew cords. But yeah, girlfriend's over here.
I don't have any hot takes.
I have to talk with her. Would we survive in BLUELOCK? Fuck no. Fuck no. Hell no. What Noah did wasn't bad? Yes, it was. Noah using Isagi for his own intensive purposes is a bad thing.
It's a smart thing though, in a way, isn't it?
Yeah, but that doesn't make you a good person. The argument is, are you a good trainer because you help one person for an ulterior purpose? Noah used Isagi to evolve Kaiser, to therefore evolve himself for his own intensive purposes. Are you a good trainer if you do that? Fucking no.
Yeah, you're right. For that part, yeah. But did that technically help Kaiser and Isagi?
It
did it.
In kind of. So Isagi's advice. Noah's advice. Okay, what advice did Noah really give Isagi? He told him to be rational, and then he affirmed a negative mentality for Isagi.
That just makes you stronger, doesn't it?
No, but okay. In BLUELOCK, Isagi's a talented learner, right?
Yeah.
In that regard, logic, rationality, that's your main purpose. In the game, hold up. In the game, Isagi says his one thing is to beat Kaiser. Noah affirms that and says that's your truth. That's not the truth of what Isagi should have been embodying.
Yeah.
And since he's affirming that mentality, it pushed Isagi down a path of development, straying away from from the perfect one for him. That path did result in positive benefits for Isagi, but it was the wrong path.
Okay. I'll jingle.
No, what are you crying? Right. You
Getting
fucker.
close to dinner time. We have an hour till dinner time.
He's over there now. Was Sendo a Corona-like player? No, he wasn't a Corona-like player. All right, guys. Ask question from the chat you want girlfriend to answer. She has the mic over here. Leaks came out? No, not yet. Top of the screen, you'll see leaks drop in 2 to 4 hours. This stream is going to be essentially a marathon till that happens. Yeah. Abby, who's your favorite duo in Blue Lock?
My favorite duo?
Yeah. Get out of.
Oh my gosh.
Going into the.
Probably unpopular.
Okay, what
But
about,
they're also the people I know the most about.
okay, what about a duo in
In the teams?
Yeah, on the players. Andre and Ego is not a bad duo, I would say. It's an underrated one because you really only hear people talk about duos in terms of players, not in terms of like those two.
Not that well. Then maybe I'll go with the standard Nagi and just because like I haven't really, I don't read the manga. Like I can't really say how much outside of the anime because that's what I've watched. That's the most I know outside of what you tell me with Blue Lock, manga wise. I feel like I don't have a true opinion or have a true standpoint on who I could say without knowing anything. Because I would pick Isagi and Kaiser, but I don't really think they worked as a duo, but I don't know that.
Did. No.
I see, I didn't know that. Like, the only reason I say that is because Mugi's has those charms. I was like, oh.
Here's my cat.
Nagi.
Little douchebag. His name is Nagi too. But alright. They said, what's your favorite match?
Guys, I only watched the end.
Yeah. You watched the first selection, second selection, third selection, and U20 game. Out of those matches, which one? Out of those?
U20.
You like the U20 game?
I liked, especially, if U20 was at the end of season, right? Yeah. Specifically, the Reen, finally unlocked.
Mode?
Yeah, like, that was probably the best animation I feel like we've seen in the series
That was
so far.
That was a...
especially frame by frame.
Who's your favorite character?
Bado. Though I just canonically found out what he looks like with his hair down, and I want to. This sounds terrible, but literally he looks like Jacob from Twilight with his long hair. So it's the meme of where you been.
He had his hair down in the anime.
Yeah, but that one picture I saw, I can never get that out of my head. That kind of ruins Bado for me.
What? He looks sexy. What you mean?
You should just look it up.
Please don't knock over my shit. Push yourself off counter. Come on, guys. More questions. More questions. I don't know what to talk about. And our cat's humping my plastic bag. I know dogs hump. Do cats hump?
No. Actually, yes. We had a cat that humped. Chess used to hump, Bon Jovi.
You bitch.
All the time. It was kind of weird.
Are you scared to get down? There you go. Okay, let's see. They're happy that you're a Bado fan.
Yeah. I have them on my iPad, guys.
Yeah, hold up. Can I show them?
Yeah, I can show them on
Like,
iPad.
You guys know on my iPad I have Bachata. I have a Bachata sticker. She has a Bado sticker. Do you think Nagi would be the final rival for Isagi?
After him coming back. Honestly, I think that could be very true, and I think if they actually did that in the manga and the anime, that would be a really great twist. Because technically, Isagi was Nagi's #1 person to beat, and that's how he got kicked out. If I'm correct, because he just lost motivation to an extent.
He beat Isagi with the revolver volley, and then he lost motivation and dropped out because of it.
Yeah, so I feel like that would be quite a twist if he came back and that ended up being Isagi. Because, like, we've known Nagi from the start, technically. So having him layoff, go work at McDonald's, and then he comes back afterwards as the rival. I feel like that's kind of cool. That's a classic story plot, in my opinion, for rivals. Or for a twist.
Can you stop knocking shit?
He wants to go in the drawer. He can go in the drawer.
Here, you want to go in the drawer? Here you go.
God. Open the drawer.
Open drawer.
Here.
What are you working on?
I'm trying to pick an illustration to draw because I realized I only have like one finalized original illustration to post on my website outside. So I'm trying to either pick something out.
I don't know
that
if I showed you guys my
redo.
project, but it's copyrighted because I used the Chainsaw Man opening and I can't put that on YouTube.
Like, could I count like these as illustration?
That's it.
But
They're like-
I have a concept and character
they're like-
design page though too.
They're like illustrated assets.
Yeah, they're illustrated assets. Maybe that'll count. But maybe I'll just do the asset. I feel like need to be careful. I could like maybe I should do a KDH one right now and just say it's fan art. Call it a day. There's gotta be a petition to sign off to have. And chat here when you're rooming.
Maybe you guys don't know. Nice roommates, they're just so loud all the time. It's wild. Do you think Nagi's beating Bato?
Nagi's being bottom. Yeah,
Yeah.
being honest, yeah. I think so.
See, Melon? Are you beating Bato down there, little buddy? You beating Bato?
Oh my god.
My cat's beating Bato, obviously. Right, little man? You know what I'm craving right now? That Raven got me hooked on?
What? Like, what type of biscuits?
Some Cracker Barrel.
Oh, Cracker Barrel biscuits. I thought, since Raven was British, biscuit means cookie.
Scones, technically.
Yeah.
But he
Eat
sent
some
me this video
biscuits.
of like build your sandwich,
Oh.
and it got me very.
Blanker. It has a
Yeah, but
droid.
someone's asked, is Nagi the cat an adventurer or is he a lazy cat?
Oh my gosh. I think it depends, because when nobody's home, he's the laziest boy ever. He doesn't care about anything. But when someone's home, then he will actually spaz out and run like 1,000 miles. Pretty sure
He I'll move this back.
he gets pretty lazy.
Let's get out of your face. He's a good cat. He's lazy when no one's around. When you get home, he will go crazy, run around like it's nobody's business. Like right now, it's nighttime. He's got the eeps, so he's kind of laying down in the corner. I'm trying to get a look at him. He's eating right now because it should be. Wait, is it dinner time for him? Is he eating?
He's got pretty much an hour.
Okay. All right. Hello everyone. Anything else we want to talk about? We have a little while to the leaks drop still. Like we still have another at least hour to 2 hours, maybe. Hour to 3 hours, give or take some. Yeah, hold on. Let me message Croc real quick. I'll message Croc. Honestly, I'll see if he wants to join on the call too. He's sleeping on my clothes. He's got himself comfortable. He's knocked over all my clothes. Oh, leaks are about to drop, guys. Croc got the first 10 pages a couple minutes ago. Yeah, it's pretty early. It's nice though. It should be done like maybe 1 o'clock, give or take then.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Again, leaks are dropping very soon. So I might as well change this text then to leaks drop soon. There we go. Leaks are dropping soon within the hour. So you guys can have that ready. Um. After Chigiri, we go to Obabonia. Hey. Yeah, leaks are about to drop soon. Who's the most? Oh, Abs. Who is the most overrated character? Like, who's a character that you think is hyped up and doesn't deserve to be?
Shido.
Shido? I love you.
Way too much. Plus, I feel like we'll probably see
Nah. See, even you see why we've been dating for 4 years. She gets it. She gets that Shido's overrated. I love you so much. They said we were made for each other. Do you think Rain or Kaiser are overrated? Is it immediately not an ounce of hesitation on you calling Shido? Do we?
I feel like we've seen a Shido for anime and
We saw one. We saw one Shido.
there's one Shido at every con we've been to. Hakuka. On a mega con.
Okay, so apparently, going off of this, apparently, I'll show you this. All right, apparently, it's an Isagi goal that's not a direct shot. Interesting. So it's rumored to be a goal. That's all I'm saying. All right, curve shot, Isagi bicycle kick, curve shot Isagi. I was hoping for twin gun. Personally, I was hoping for a 2-gun volley. But we can't, beggars can't be choosers, you know what I'm saying? No, it's been a year.
No, it's been much longer than that.
No.
Yeah.
2-gun volley came out. And it doesn't say.
When did that chapter leave?
I'll find it right here. Blue Lock 2-gun volley chapter came out April 9th, 2024. So about, honestly, yeah, a year and a half.
Yeah.
I'm tired of 2-gun volley. It's time for a new weapon. What do you mean? He like just awakened this technique. He used it like twice. What you talking about? Time for a new weapon. It needs to be good for all this talk. Well, Bochi posted the Isagi U20 celebration. So like, it's gotta be good. Am I right? Like, what are we even talking about here? We should watch the Muppets. Do we think Isagi's pulling his Shido? Hold up. Is Isagi going in for a goal? Onazi comes in, like hits him with a shoulder tackle to stop him from shooting so he can't hit a direct shot, and he like flies over his shoulder and scores like a bicycle kick like that. A long shot. I'm still waiting on him. I don't know. Croc posted it up. Let me look at something. Did Kuso say that like what was the chapter where he talked about like the midfielder rankings? Here we go. He's eating, or he's comfy. Are you more excited about his dribbling than seeing the actual shot? I don't know if he's gonna dribble. I think he'll probably link up with Rain or Botchet or maybe even Corona again. I don't think he'll dribble, personally. Personally, I don't think he's dribbling. But maybe that's just me. My GOAT, I don't see him doing that. Let's see. If Isagi not going to use a direct shot, then I guess he's going to use a nutmeg bellow, then dash pass, and to make a chip shot or a bending shot. I don't know, man. This is going to be. I think this chapter is going to be a crazy one. It's going to be a chapter of all time. Yeah. How you doing, Ebs? You comfy? Nagi. Oh, you're annoyed with me? He's annoyed with me. Hold on, I'm gonna go annoy. I'm gonna go annoy him. Now it's nice and dark. Now you can sleep. I had to tuck my kitty cat in. All right. Leaks are not here yet. B, who has them? Who has the leaks? So far, I've followed like 6 different leakers. None of them have posted yet, so I don't know if they're. I don't think they're coming yet. Well, they'll come soon, but I don't know. Ooh. My body. My body is telling me no. I've been live for almost. Well, I've been live for almost 3 hours. Damn, that's hurtful.
I was working on my own stuff.
My frame of reference is that as long as Crocodile hasn't posted the leaks on his account, we still got a little bit of time. But they wouldn't, if they post BLUELOCK leaks and then they leave all this stuff and then they just don't post the leaks for like an hour, fuck y'all. Like, what the fuck? Isagi's third gun would be his schlong. Yo, I appreciate the sub, man. It means a lot. Every sub we get closer to 25k. That's the goal. I thought we could try and hit it before the end of the year, but I don't know if that's happening unless some crazy vids do well.
Maybe you should post another movie trailer.
With what? Oh, he looks annoyed.
Oh no, I feel like that would.
Oh yeah, the movie trailer would definitely shoot us up, but I don't feel comfortable revealing that stuff just yet, so we'll have to keep it on the DL for the time being. But hey, maybe we can make it to 24 by the end of the year.
Maybe.
23. I hope we can get to 23 at least.
I think so.
Oh.
Go.
You're probably tired. Yeah, I don't know what the. Post this stuff. Croc has not answered me, so I was told they're going to be dropping soon. They posted about it. I don't know why they would post a half hour ago, oh, BLUELOCK leaks, and then they would do all this stuff. It's kind of like a big old fuck you. If I had the leaks, I'm gonna be honest, if I had the leaks, I'd post them immediately and get them out there. Like, that's what I would do. Because like it's I feel like it's a little scummy.
Oh my gosh.
You mean a good boy?
The belly.
No, don't bring him up here.
Oh, come on.
No, because I'm trying to type. I'm trying to do all this crap. I don't want him up here. You can hold them behind me, but I don't want to messing up all the stuff I have, all my setup. I knew you will probably scratch me. These guys gotta drop something, man. No one says that their cat will turn 15 next month.
Awesome.
You said happy birthday. I don't know if you could hear that.
Nagi. Well, dude. Get that baby.
Psst, 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 psst.
Translate. Fuck you.
Context. I just texted him. Animasu. All right. I just told Animasu I'd give him the translations when the pages when he drops so he can go to Walmart and get some snacks. And as he's leaving, I said leaks are dropping right now. The fuck with him.
I hope I crash my car because of you.
Literally 1 minute later, I texted him saying the leaks were dropping. What snacks
Bro.
are you getting?
Chocolate pretzels. I need coffee too. I'm about to die. I haven't slept in like 2 days.
That's not good.
Hey man, I'm in anticipation for the Isagi outside of the box 55-meter top left power shot.
Nah, he's doing bicycle kick.
No, bro, he's gonna do the Magnus impact perfectly.
He's going
his
to
first try.
the Isagi impact.
Oh my
fucking
gosh.
Croc. I texted Croc, right? He said at 9:12 he got the first 10 pages. It's been almost 40 minutes. Where the fuck are they?
Bro, they don't speak Japanese, bro. They're putting this shit into Google Translate, praying for the best.
He doesn't even get translations.
Oh, I don't even know then.
I don't know why
Maybe
it's
the-
take. I literally had a post on Twitter saying, "Can y'all leakers just post the leaks instead of cock teasing us for an unknown amount of time?" Because they posted 30 minutes ago. Fucking Croc posted, "Oh, Blue Lock leaks" with the fucking eye emoji, and then Bochi posted the Isagi celebration. Why did they do that?
Hey twin,
What
you should just help me with my little operation I'm working on.
What's your operation you're working on?
Trying to buy these fucking leaks and do this shit myself.
I'll fucking do that.
I'll try.
do it with you.
I can translate these and like actually tell people, be like, hey, at 9 o'clock Central Standard Time, I will be releasing page 1. Instead of just being like, leaks soon, 8 hours later. Sorry guys, fell asleep on the toilet.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm
Hell,
gonna
you
run
think
to
you, hell, if you do the Natsu strat, you get the video out in time before they even drop the leaks.
Walmart.
They
Okay, I'm
couldn't
gonna,
get the leaks
gonna-
out before.
I hope I hit a tree now. I hadn't heard that name in a long time. Thank you, Arrow.
You're welcome. When the leaks drop, I will get you them.
Alright, we're gonna kiss
I
later,
will.
right?
I will mistranslate them, and I will call it the Isagi impact.
Alright.
Yo, please make that your title of the video. An Isagi impact. Question mark! Exclamation point! Exclamation point! I think he left. I think he was mad at me at the Isagi impact. Yeah, he was not happy with the Isagi impact. Because it's a meme. Because Kaiser's technique is called the Kaiser impact. So Isagi scoring a goal would be the Isagi impact. Yo, I'm calling it right now. Isagi's new weapon is going to be him toe balling it. He's going to get a power shot controlled. If he gets the ball and he can't fake out and he has the ball in his possession, he can't use twin gun and he can't do a direct shot. He's just going to like toe poke it. Toe poke into a Bolivian. He's going to toe poke it and that'll be the Isagi impact. What are your thoughts, Abby, on a toe poke? What are you doing? Abs. Look at him. You think he's gonna ricochet the ball off of Rayo's massive ass cheeks? See, now that would be peak fiction. Nagi, would that be peak fiction? If Isagi hits the ball off of Rayo's ass cheeks? He likes my towel. Look at him, he likes the towel. Bachata is definitely going to be... Oh, I read that as... Bachata is definitely going to be a mom after this chapter. Like, he's going to get impregnated. No. Bachata is definitely the man of the match after this chapter. Yeah. I don't even think if Isagi scores a goal, he'll be man of the match this chapter. Like, his goal has got to be something incredible. What are you doing? You scared of people out there? You're fine. Oh, they're dropping now. The leaks are dropping now. Okay. Leaks are dropping now. Okay. Now that the leaks are dropping, I'm going to be dipping. Thank you guys so much for staying with me for these last 3 hours. I will see you all in